Greetings, viewer, and welcome. Today, I'm going to take you to the state of Washington. We're going to go to the city of Spokane, and we're going to ascend a relatively interesting haunted location, simply known as the 1,000 Steps to Hell. The urban legend of the haunted 1,000 Steps goes as far back as the 1950s, and in most recent times, this location has been dubbed the 1,000 Steps to Hell. The steps ascend to the historic Greenwood Cemetery that rests on a hilltop overlooking Spokane, Washington. Here, many of the early settlers and city builders were laid to rest. The steps served as an entry point to the cemetery, but were in disuse since about the 1940s, when a graded access road provided better entrance. The stairs were abandoned and started to deteriorate. Today, they are in total disrepair and are dangerous and steep as sections have broken off and have slid down the hillside. The legend goes that these steps are haunted, and as you ascend and reach the top, you will encounter the faces of the dead, those interned at the Greenwood Cemetery, protecting their sacred space. There have been countless reports of sightings here, both visual and auditory. Likewise, there have been many that experience absolutely nothing paranormal. At the top of the steps was an old cemetery gate, but a newer gate was installed some years ago to prevent people from falling down the steep steps. Today, you must go around this gate as it is locked. What is strange, however, is that there is an old crypt in front of the gate. It used to be very impressive. However, in more modern times, thrill seekers have totally destroyed it, showing zero respect for the dead, family members of the deceased, or even history itself. It is truly sad, the state of this location, and it just shows how stupid people can be. The crypt was locked, but thrill seekers have broken the lock and desecrated the inside of the crypt. At some time, the interior of the crypt was so damaged that staff removed the coffins and the bodies and interned the dead elsewhere. It is said that the crypt is also haunted, and people see and feel spirits within its walls. Today, I only felt sadness and horror at what people do to experience a paranormal thrill. Surrounding the crypt are many older tombstones, and the cemetery appears well kept. I was drawn to this particular plot just below the older cemetery, carved into a hillside. I did not see or feel anything peculiar here, except for a melancholic feeling and a longing for peace. Perhaps the destruction of the old steps and the vandalism of the crypt has angered the spirits. If you do decide to visit this location, please be safe and above all, be respectful. As I wandered about looking at the fascinating historical tombstones and the large trees in the area, my camera recorded something. Keep in mind that I was alone and there was no one else around me. I will play the video a few times with the sound artifact, and then I will tell you what I think it is. After listening several times, I hear the words, "It is a dream," or "It was a dream." Listen again. Do you hear this voice saying these words? What do you think this sound is, and what do you hear? Please make a comment below in the comment section. Have you had an experience at this location? We would love to hear from you. Please comment below. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and consider subscribing to see future videos. To conclude our video, we will ascend and then descend the haunted staircase to fully document the location.